pesky. We've got no waterproof protection for anything. Where should we put you where we can hear you? Let's try in there. Maybe. Ooh, yeah, there, Charlie. Oh. We're on very early, so be surprised if it puts out notifications. Let's go. Oh, beautiful evening for it. Calm lake. Storm's coming in tomorrow though. Check that it's actually working. There's that one, there's that one, there's that one. Are we working? Oh, yeah, that angle's not particularly great, but let's pick it up a bit. Easy now. Not stable when it's unladen. Way too high. Come back. What we got? What we got? What we got? That should do the trick. Right, that's that. That's that. That's that. And we are good to go. Chuck you down there. Hope we don't soak you. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that there. On there. Should we with it on the lap? There's the jacket. It's a bit warm still. well, actually. Loads. People are going to be streaming Gran Turismo, the new dailies. Bank holiday. You never know though. Someone might come in for a chat. Fucking not even bothering with my gloves. That's in there. And we are good to paddle. We'll go down towards the steamers.
Hope you're well, buddy.
Hey Mark, man. How goes it? I hope you're feeling a lot better there. And enjoying the bank holiday. We're having an evening paddle. It's going to be miserable the next couple of days. So we're pretty much going to be confined to camp. Are you liking the dailies? I spotted Watkins, man. Group 3, race B, sprint race, right up my alley. You watch when I get back and get on. They're going to be shit dailies. I'm hoping for Monza, like. Am I all coming through? All good there? Still quite busy. We'll get a little bit out onto the lake, and the view will get a bit better. Quite a few people still out. Paddleboarder, kayaker over there. Kids having a paddle in the shallow bit. Is that a high and by there, Mark? Very calm day. Next to no wind. All change tomorrow though. We put up the tarps today in preparation. Although it was nice when I turned the lights out and got in my sleeping bag last night. I could see loads of stars through the trees. Yeah, we're camped. Let's do a quick little spin in that patch of trees that's behind me now. We'll head down the river to camp in a bit. Ha! Sup, Spudman? It's going good. It's been a good day at it. How's you? I thought we'd have a paddle. And we might have a swim. We could be persuaded to have a swim. We'll head over. There's a spot not too far from here that I'm looking at now in front of me. Yeah, if you're persuasive enough, we'll jump in. We've got nothing to swim in though. We'll just take the top off and have to get the base layer wet. We're not too far from camp and we can paddle back quite quickly. That'll keep me warm. Still quite a few people on the beach there. Am I coming through okay? Can you hear me okay? Are these even on? Says connected, so you should be able to hear me. No one has responded to.
Support the Boyox said, yes, sound clear, mate.
Ah, there we go.
The water sounds relaxing, Lamau.
Coming through loud and clear. I do like the water. To be fair, I prefer white water, but I don't mind a calm lake paddle. But with the weather that's coming in, it should turn the river a bit more of a flow to it. So we will probably go have a paddle and have some fun. We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, I think. It's raining, so we'll go Thursday. And we've got Andy coming Friday. So how's life treating you? You been playing Gran Turismo much? I've got some swimmers behind me. Do a quick little you'll just see their pink and yellow float and their heads. Still nice and warm, like 17, 18 degrees. Let's get some speed going. God, the front end is so wayward with no weight in this thing.
Been working a lot. Boxed my PS back up for now so it doesn't keep getting dusty.
That's a bit overkill. Throw a towel over it or something, so it's there ready to go if you do need it. With it in a box, if you decide, I fancy playing. But then I've got to set it up. You know what, I can't be arsed playing. Whereas, if you've just got it covered over with something, then you can take the cover off it, and boom, you are a go. We'll have the steamers coming into view behind me in a minute. Just head into one of the little islands. Someone on that at the minute.
Support the Boyox said, I didn't think about that until I had already boxed it.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Noisy yappy dog. Was barking all last night. Thankfully I was knackered, so I pretty much passed out as soon as my head hit the pillow. Looked at the stars for about 5 minutes, I think, and then don't remember much after that. We've got a feast. We've got a feast for dinner again this evening. 4 curly Cumberland sausages, a couple of steak burgers, and we're having chips again after the success of last night. I'm starting to feel a little bit of wind resistance on the front end now. A bit more in the open. I'm not sure if you can see the steamers, if they've come into view yet. We're actually paddling away from camp at the moment. We'll head back there just before we lose light. As I say, I'm contemplating having a swim. I could be persuaded. chilling on the island. I'm going to have to, one night, just bring out a simple sleep setup and set up a basic camp on one of these islands. Just, one jet boil, sleeping bag, tarp, basic supplies, just to get me through the night. Oh, Christ. Proper getting hard to paddle. I should have got a big rock and chucked it at the front end of the canoe. Keep it more planted. Yeah, you can see the steamers now. I can hear a drone. Can't see it, but I can hear it. Buzzing around somewhere. Alright. Is it that rock, or is it the next one? I think it's the next one. I'll keep going, and I'll work it out when I get close. Yeah, this was my daily commute for about 5 days when I was at Camp 20. Paddle for about 5 kilometres in this direction that I did to get there. It was a dip when it was proper windy. Luckily for me, unluckily for you, there's no motorboats on the lake anymore. They've all... Where is that drone? Oh, it's above me. Hello. A little tiny thing. It is that rock. It's that one there. I'm sure of it. Basically, it is deep enough to be able to tombstone off it. It's only about 3 metres, 4 metres, if that. I'll do a spin around in a minute. Should be able to see it now. Yeah, I watched a couple of people jumping off it a couple of days ago. I was like, ooh, I think I might have to have a crack at that at some point. There's a little beachy bit, so we can get to it if we want. But we'll paddle on a little bit more. Get more into the open part of the lake. And then we'll do a U-E and head to the river and back to camp before we lose light. Yeah, a bit busy day at camp, getting it all set up, ready for weather and Andy. I'm confident that it's going to be undisturbed. I saw a few people paddle past today, and you can just basically see the tops of their heads, and no one spotted me. So yeah, I'm happy to come away for it, especially this sort of time of night, as there's next to no one on the water anymore or heading down the river. Christ, we're having to put effort into this. The tide normally flows the other way, but we're against it at the minute, so we've not really got much speed going. 2 mile an hour, if that around. Seriously, control your dog. Yeah. That's about a mile away from me now. What's the time? 8 o'clock. So we've got about an hour of decent, usable light. Yeah, behind us, what we got mountain-wise? There, Sheffield Pike, the big one just there, St Sunday Crag. On this side of me, behind, that's Placefell. And a little bit more than that other peak up there, that's Birksfell. That red house that you can see behind me now, that is Charles Darwin's, or was, because he's dead like. Charles Darwin's Lake District retreat. He did a lot of his work and read a lot of papers up here. This glacial lake carved during the last ice age. You can see the little islands that are made of the it's basalt, I think, so it didn't erode them away and just took everything else. I'm surprised there's not more people on the water. Wild camping. Although it's Tuesday, isn't it, tomorrow? People back to work. Wind's picking up a bit now. I might put my jacket back on. I'm feeling a bit chilly. Yeah, this is where I've spent most of my time, dicking around in this sort of area. We were wild camped over that way on the other side where the road is after we took Spencer back. It was far too busy, and that's where the tree surveyor bloke stumbled across my camp just after I got it established as well, the bastard. Right, let's turn her around. It's much the same that way, and before we know it, I'll be back at Camp 20. Don't really want to go that far. I want to get my dinner on. I'm looking forward to my curly Cumberland sausages. I don't care that they look like a turd. They taste awesome. Yeah, it's round about here, a little bit further out, that Spencer just decided, yeah, I'll happily swim. Let me jump in. Proper brave. Oh, there we go. We've got current with now. Jacket back on. It's getting a bit nippy. As soon as that sun disappeared behind the mountain. We did some work on Shane today as well. Taped up the kneeling fort, which was busted. Got a nice bit of wood cut off a tree, cut it to length, nice straight bit, and then duct taped the fuck out of it. Can't beat a bit of duct tape. Great for all sorts. Yeah, I definitely should have put a rock in the front of it to give me better control of the front end. It's bouncing all over the shop. It's getting a little bit choppier. Yeah, I think we can skip the swim. It's got a little bit too chilly now, that sun's disappeared. Very noisy still. I thought most of these people would have fucked off home by now. It was proper rammed earlier. I reckon there was at least 1,000 people from the marina round to the steamers. I could smell the barbecues drifting towards camp. Now I'm thinking about it, I am quite hungry. I haven't eaten anything today yet. I tell a lie, biscuits. I had some biscuits earlier. After last night's feast. Oh, that wind shifted. You bastard. It's no longer with me. It's a little bit of a crosswind. Making it a little bit harder to track straight. Work the paddle. Oh, it's cold. Chop, chop, chop. Front end bouncing. That's what that noise you can hear is the tuk, 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 tuk. That's the water. Twats the nose. Looks like it's going to be another clear, starry night. I don't think there's any moon tonight either. I think it's a new moon in the next couple of days. If there's anything, it'll just be a sliver. I've got no protection for my electronics here. If I was to roll it, we're in trouble. As I was saying, I think yesterday, touch wood, that's wood. I've never unintentionally rolled a kayak or a canoe. I nearly flipped the paddleboard completely the other night when I took a dip though. But I did manage to keep it the right way around and get back on it without getting completely wet. Just, yeah, up to around top of the chest, luckily, because the phone was in that pocket. Let's put some effort into it. Get some speed going. Oh, now we're travelling. Only problem when you're hard on the paddling, you get a bit more wet. Where's that buoy marker? There it is. I head to that. And we can get round the shallow bit and make it onto the river. Fully laden, I can't get through the shallow. Canoe sits too low in the water. You can control it much better. Fully laden. Front end is planted. Something I'd say in a Gran Turismo game, that is. The front end of the car planted. Oh, we got about 10 minutes, I reckon, to the river. That wind is definitely picking up. Not sure if you can hear it on the mic, or if the noise cancellation is doing its thing. It's definitely having its say with the front end. Yeah, it's a nice little flat spot. If I do come out and sleep on an island, it'll be that one. We're about to go past. You'll see it in a minute. Thankfully we've got everything prepped for when we get back to camp. Just got to light the fire, make a brew, have a fakey roll up. Oh, we had a disaster today. A bastard wasp. While I was rolling one up, started flying around me, and as I've tried to shoo it away with my hand, I caught my tobacco pouch and floored it everywhere. We managed to salvage some of it, but it is very leafy. But we don't have the remaining budget to buy another pouch and eat after last night's splurging on the steak dinner. But we'll live. It's only Friday. Yeah, Friday we'll get paid. I'm getting an advance for my new, just so we've got some walking around money when we get back. I'm using some of that to pay for Andy to come up and get me and have 3 nights here with me. I'm a bit gutted he couldn't get up earlier in the trip. But we've seen Mark and Pats both been up, so that was nice. go past camp. We'll go as far as I can in the river before it gets too shallow. And then we'll do a U-turn and come back. Can't get that far up the river past camp anyway. Ooh, nearly lost the paddle. The beach is starting to quieten down now. About 20 people left. One paddleboarder there. No one else on the water. He's going to shore now as well by the looks of it. Oh no, it's not. He's coming this way. Oh, this general direction. Got to be careful on the river with that tripod. We're going to tickle some of the trees. It's well tied down, like, shouldn't go anywhere. Better not rip my phone off. Use my paddling skills to try and dodge the big branches. Wind's got the nose, get round. There we go. Behave, Shane. Oh, I bought myself a can of Coke as well. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a while. Waiting in the queue to pay for my food at the shop. Looking in the drinks fridge, spotted it, and I'm like, oh, I fancy one. Go on, treat yourself to a Coke. Alright. Negotiate the shallow bit. Don't beach. Come on, go, go, go. Paddle, paddle. Don't beach. Go, go. We're through. Yeah, fully laden. We can't get past that bit. We just sit on it. And onto the river we go. Ah, we're out of the wind. Right. Negotiate the trees. First set of low ones coming up. Please do not rip my phone off the tripod. It's not in a proper hold across. That's a whole lot of midgies. Slowly does it. Find the gaps. Oh shit! Bollock. flip it. Back up, back up, back up, back up. You know, let's drop it down a bit. Give myself a little bit more margin for error. Let's try it again. And forwards. I think the camera's a bit on the wonk there. It'll have to do. You know, actually, we're just going to go straight back to camp. I'm not going to bother going down the river. Too many obstacles to try and duck under. Go away, midgies. There's the next low one. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down. That way. Gentle strokes. That's what she said. And round. Forwards. Nearly at the point where I get out. That way a bit. That one's a bit low. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Back, 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 back. And through that gap. Forwards. There we go. We've negotiated all of the low bits. But as I turn around, you'll see where I've decided not to carry on downriver because it gets quite low hanging behind us. Hard turn off the tree. Get the nose in. Alright, we're parked. In there. We're going to have to secure the tab in my bag a minute.
Alpha Capri said, WTF in the wild with Chris Evans, what does YouTube come to?
Sup, Al, man? Just give me a moment. We're just coming back to camp. We've got to get off and drag the canoe out. Just securing electronics. You good there, man? You had a good bank holiday? Enjoyed the weather? It has been a lovely day here. Right, we're off. Let's spin you around. apologies for the clunky noises. It'll be all over in a minute. So, get your ass back down there, bastard. Right. Next time, secure the tripod even more. Well, we made it back with usable light at least. Drop this a little bit, make it more stable. Right. To do a 10-point turn to get it in cam. Actually, no, we don't. We can just reverse the bastard in.
They've been at a cabin at work for a couple of hours. They've been all over but finished 38 restaurant parties.
I didn't quite catch that. Oh, fuck you, tripod. I didn't quite catch that. Give me a moment to get this sorted. Let's undo this now. Just take it off. And then we will start getting dinner on. Tie you.
Alpha Capri said, Paul on hand pink waving Bailey Spud.
I think you're the only one there, man. I think Mark was a high and by jobby, and Spud's gone as well. Oh, fucking hell, that camera's just about hanging on still. Alright, we'll get some lights going in a sec, so you can see a little bit better. But yeah, we're fully built camp up today in preparation for the storm coming in. It's going to be moist. Right, let there be light. Let there be more light. Boom, 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 boom. Take the tripod round to its spot. Yeah, this is what we look like from a distance. We've got the windows down, so to speak. Those wind blocks can pull up even more. So it's pretty well camoed when it's not lit up like a Christmas tree. We had quite a few people go past us on the river today. No one spotted us. Sneaky fruit, won't get through there, bastard. The clunking will stop in a sec. Right, there we go. You there. And up we go a bit. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm hearing a mark. Mark is back. Back again. Right. Dun, dun, dun. As you can see, I figured out how to sort the orientation out on YouTube today. Tighten that one up. That'll do. Oh, I spent a good few hours today settling in, getting ready for Andy. His seat, we've got him his seat ready already, just there. We've inflated his paddleboard, and we'll just side by sides. All good. What have we got? Oh, I've just got to drag the kayak back in. Just give me a sec, and I'll catch up on what you've been saying. But yeah, Mark, obviously you didn't make it up this weekend because you were feeling shite. Even though Andy's here next weekend, if you fancy popping up for my last weekend here, man, feel free. I can accommodate. Plenty of space. Oh, stick up the bum, bastard. I thought I fucking cleared all of them cunts that would snag on me. Alright. Canoe is parked. Oh. Right. Settle on in. Where's that tab? Head torch. Oh, solar panel. Damn it, I've got to go get the solar panel. Oh, we'll go get it in a bit. Still a little bit of usable light on it. You back bastards. Day 82. Toady in camps got found a rod to fish. Oh, did I not show you the rod yesterday? The beginner's kit. Still in its packet. We will be breaking it out and giving it a go. We've spotted a few. My camp's ridiculous. But it's, I like my comforts. Oh, water shoes off. Get off. Oh. Oh, freedom. Great bits of kit, these water shoes. Completely waterproof. Your feet don't get wet as long as you do these straps up tight enough. But they are warm, very warm. That one there, that one there. Oh, slippers. Jacket out. Oh, we're cracking open Coke. That's what we're doing. We're going to enjoy a can of Coke. And then we'll have a quick smoke. And then we will fire up the fire. And get some food on the go. Yeah, tonight on the menu, 4 curly Cumberland sausages and 2 steak burgers. McLaren jacket, suck my dick bastard. It's a mountain hardware jacket. You've seen this one before, I've wore this on stream. You always say it's red. Not to be confused with my actual red jacket, which is in a bag down there. Ugh. Right. Oh, this is going to be nice. We're going to enjoy this. A nice cold can of Coke. Oh, that's some good shit, that is. I mean, it's not good shit, it's bad shit. But it tastes good. Oh. So any interest in the dailies this week, Suzuka? I know you're not a fan of Watkins. I've seen it, and I was like, oh, bastard. That's right up my alley, that is. Right, so we'll just have a quick tidy up. We'll get that battery on as well. That one. Don't need you out the way. I'm going to plug this one in. Oh, yeah, we're pitched high at the minute. If needs be, we can drop it low. Just 3 clips, undo 3 clips, and then lower the centre guy line that's pulling it up towards the trees, and then we're proper hunkered in. Batteries on the go. Yeah. Oh, you can zoom on this, can you? Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, that'll do you. Right. Battery is connected. You know what? We can light the fire now. Oh, we're having a smoke. Got to wait for it to flames to die down. Oh, got some of them are slip off. Fuck that. Bit of stick. Oh, I woke up covered in fucking leaves and crap today. Where I didn't have a tarp last night. Shit fell out of the tree overnight. So even if it weren't going to rain, I still would have threw one up. Just to give me a bit of protection. Right. Fire. Let's go.
Alpha Capri said, "I'm off to sit in the garden naked, it's too hot."
Naked. Enjoy your nakedness. It's about 16, 17 degrees still here.
Mark Bailey said, "Where's your garden?"
Yeah, pervert. Hull. It's in Hull. There we go.
Alpha Capri said, 25 here.
Yeah, I can see. I sort of looking on the weather. Just 10, 15 miles east is Scorchio still.
Alpha Capri said, "It's just changed."
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one tonight.
T0GZ said, "Well, lad, in the great outdoors."
Bogs, man. How goes it? You all good? Keeping well, I hope. Gracie, staying out of trouble.
Alpha Capri said, hand pink waving box.
Right, let's start putting you in there. Oh, I've not been too premature there, I hope. Ah, cunt, that one's hot.
Man, right out here, she is not a big fan of going to bed. That's the story.
I don't think any kids are a fan of going to bed, are they?
B0GZ said, hi Al, hi Mark.
Oh, damn it, I've gone and starved it there, I think, and dumped the charcoal on a bit too early. Right. Let's chuck some kindling on it.
Said, bucket of fire, love it.
Oh, just killed my fire. Come on, come back to me. Feeling a bit warm. I'm not a fan of this particular charcoal that I got. It's a pain to get up and running. Fucking feed it tissue. Let's get my sleeping bag out the way. There we go.
Alpha Capri said, leave roll in brine to soak, then dry and use as fire lighters. Alpha Capri said, lighters.
Please roll in brine, so dry. Tissue. That's what I find is the best and cheapest for fire lighting. There we go.
Mark Bailey said, box.
Should do the trick. Where's the wind coming from? That way. Let's do the windows up.
B0GZ said, good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. Oh, as I say, I hope you've been keeping well. Right. There we go. No wind blowing my flames. Whew. Fuck me. I got warm very quickly there.
B0GZ said, was just thinking I hadn't seen you in ages, Scott lad.
I mean, yeah, I did an impromptu stream a couple of nights ago, just because I didn't want to sit on my Todd. I wanted some people to chat with, and people actually turned up. Did another one last night, and again, lots of people turned up. Right. So yeah, I didn't think many people would be in tonight because I got on early. But at the start, you'll see me setting off from the corner of the lake and had a quick paddle in the kayak. But I wanted to get back before we lost usable light, so we could get in and get dinner on the go. Oh, missed. There we go. Yeah, steak burgers and Cumberland sausages this evening. Oh, smoking. Oh, bastard.
Alpha Capri said, gonna go BK and stream and check it out. If need me, put message in chat.
No worries, man. So we're just gonna roll one up, wait for this to flame out, and get some cooking on the go. That is the only problem with using tissue. It creates fuck tons of ash. Oh, battery out the way. And roll a fake one. Let's put you just there so I'm looking in the general direction. Oh, bastard, Matt Armstrong's put out a video today. That's because it's bank holiday, isn't it? I was gutted. I was looking forward to it last night. It's one of the very few things on YouTube that I religiously look forward to and watch.
Said, lol, what is set up?
Works for me, man. I've perfected it over the months.
D0GZ said, like a sitting room outside.
I mean, I've got everything I need. Full kitchen, get up, bedroom, living room, everything that I need. I've got more shit than I actually need.
Mark Bailey said, looks cozy.
Feels cozy, but temperature will drop.
Just missing your rig.
Just missing the rig. I mean, we've got the kayak rig. Where the fuck? Oh, get rid of mobile. That's right. Fucking mobile YouTube bastard. Give me regular YouTube. Just so we can see what you're seeing.
Mark Bailey said, Mazda's in the Lake District.
just need Starlink, or if I'd have thought about it, remote play. I could have set up the PlayStation for remote play, although I don't have a device that's powerful enough, really. The phone would do it, but too small. That one. That one. How are we looking? That looks alright. Plenty of light. You can see shit. Let's just move that yellow jobby up your way there. Right, we are good to cook. How's the heat? Look at that stupid big bit. Got it all on. Tongs, peat. Oh damn! I got washing out there. Right, smoke. We're gonna have a smoke. Quickly roll a smoke, and then go get my dishes that we cleaned before we went shopping. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Right. I'm looking at them sausages thinking, there's no way I'm eating 4 sausages and 2 steak burgers. But we'll chuck a burger and a sausage on.
Alpha Capri said,
And then another burger.
"It's like a mill pond, so peaceful."
Yeah, man, it's proper chilled out there tonight. Although the wind did start picking up and gave me a bit of chop for the return journey. It didn't help that the canoe is unladen, so the front end lifts up in the air because I'm sitting in the back of it. So the wind just grabs it and dictates where it wants to go. So you have to paddle a bit harder on one side to try and steady her out. When I was at Camp 20, there was one day pretty windy, pretty choppy, and I headed out, and I quickly realised that, hang on a minute, I'm fucking flying here with wind, therefore getting back is going to be very, very difficult. So I turned around, I'm like, nah, fuck it, it'll take me half an hour to get where I want to go, but it could have took as much as 2 hours to come back the other way, and it proper would have fucked me as well. It's not so bad, as I say, if it's fully laden and you've got good control over the front end, but when it's empty, the wind dictates where you're going, and you have to proper paddle hard. That's that, that's that, that's that. Let's go get dishes. Head torch, where's my head torch? Down there. Right, we want that for chips, that for flipping shit. A plate to eat off. Fork. to go. Start with one of the sausages. Yeah, rather than trying to chuck it all on in one go, we're going to stagger it. Sausage, burger, sausage, burger. Or do we go sausage, sausage, burger, sausage, sausage, burger? One there. Yeah, I'm a bit uneven on the heat. Yeah, this charcoal is shit. It's the first time that I bought it from the mini market. I have been getting it from Penrith. Half the price and much better quality as well. Brandy's flammable, isn't it? It's alcohol. Right, let's... Do we need it? Do we need some more flame? Are we going to be good? 200. Yeah, that's 70 just there. And that's off the scale over there. We're a little bit uneven. That's the hot spot. We'll use that bit. So yeah, you never did say you're happy with the dailies this week. Head talked off. Oh, my chimney system's working well. We've got a blanket, a fleece blanket, covering this bit that kind of hangs low. The smoke goes up and then fucks off above the blanket. We've got tin foil trays, barbecue tin foil trays. We've got one of them that we've wrapped like a diffuser above the light to push more of it down. So yeah, the lighting even better than what it was last night. None too shabby for a wild camp stream, if I do say so myself.
Edmund said, everyone, Alpha Capri
Edmund,
said,
how goes it, man?
is Cherry Holm, the one more north in the lake wall. Holm is the one I was on.
Ah, you're looking at the maps, are you? I can't remember all of the names of them. I know Norfolk Island. And then there's a few other Holmes, isn't there? Let's give it a flip, see how it's doing. Oh, I forgot to season the grill deck. Please don't be stuck. No, it's not stuck. Good. We're looking on the temperature.
Said, no, I was watching Stream BK.
Ah, you're watching it back and you remembered it.
Alpha Capri said, but BK to live now.
Where just using data. We just need speech chat. There we go. Old water map area.
Alpha Capri.
Yeah, cherry
The same place I was before.
and wall. What else we got? Lingy, Norfolk Island. I think that's, yes, that's all of them. They're all down this end. Oh. Right. I do. I want to get this hotter. Where is emergency brandy? Around here somewhere. Ah, yeah. There it is.
Alpha Capri said, I was on a site near Gold Rail at the foot of place.
You Placeville. I think that's Side Farm. That's the campsite that's under Placeville. There's emergency brandy. Gonna be flammable. Oh yes, there we go. Ha ha. That'll get us cooking a little bit quicker.
Alpha Capri said, they're seeing you on the lake. It looked the same area. It's mad. It was years ago, but looks the same.
I mean, it's looked the same for millennia now. A little bit more brandy for good measure. Still plenty left in case we need to warm up quickly.
Alpha Capri said, where in the lake you been so far then, Scott?
third bin is between Aeroforce and Silver Bay, and everything south of it. We've camped at the bottom, we've camped that side of it, we've camped that side of it. It's because it's close to where the shops are, basically, and there's nothing really in the middle. So yeah, you've got Pooley Bridge up the top end, so it was either go up to Pooley Bridge, so I can be near them shops, but there's not much in the way of place for wild camps towards there. Just mainly farmland going that way on private property. Whereas this bottom end, plenty of wild camp spots and woods. Plus it's prettier down here as well. The scenery's much more mountainous. Burn, baby, burn. How are we looking now? There we go. That's better heat. Right, now we want the flames to die down so we can get cooking again. A lot quieter tonight compared to last night out there. No music. And that dog's finally shut up as well, thankfully. He says. So all of a sudden I can hear noise again. It's the Shane geese having a chat. Oh, that was definitely a good call. Getting a can of Coke.
Alpha Capri said, "What for tea, Doc?"
Couple of steak burgers and 4 Cumberland sausages. And we're going to have some chips again this evening. Actual proper round dog poo style Cumberland sausages as well.
Cherry Bomber said, "Hey Echo, cook me a burger."
Sup, Cherry Man? Long time no see.
Alpha Capri
You all
said,
good? You
"So
keeping
that's
well?
what happened to the dog then."
I mean, I do have
Alpha Capri
Amazon
said,
with me,
"Good
but
on hand,
no
big
smart
waving chat."
devices to actually control. But I can turn shit on and off at home, or my old home. That's. I mean, it's not going to piss her off, but I will be stripping all of my smart home stuff out of the old house. so she'll not be controlling lights with her voice anymore. To be fair, she hasn't got the technical know-how to work it.
This is a different type of stream.
It is very different. But I thought we'd go for a paddle on the lake so you can see what it was like. That's how I started the stream, out on the lake. Yep, that's definitely hot enough. But now, dinner time. When this flames out. Right, that's ready to go.
Cherry Bomber said, "Ow."
Too much brandy. It's going to take a little bit longer to burn off. We could. Can we use that? Take the flames down. There we go. Much hotter. Yep, everything over 250 now. We are good to resume cooking. And we'll get a burger on the go as well. Oh, that's a sizable burger, that is. Where's these ones from? Oh, these are actual local butchers, these ones. From Penrith. 80% beef, contains rusk onion steak burgers. Rotate that sausage a bit. Yes, we are cooking nicely. Right, let's get chips on the go over here. Oil. Where's the oil that I bought? There it is. Oh, that's starting to smell good.
Scampy_fries said, "Menges."
Scampy, how goes it, man? You all good? I am a lot better than I was there, man. Thank you very much. You good? You keeping well? I hope.
Alpha Capri said, hand pink waving Scampy.
We are in the final stages. We'll be coming back on the 2nd. Andy's coming up on Friday. He'll be staying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then we come back on Tuesday. I will start work a couple of days after I get back. I've just got to create a new home at work. I've got a couple of options. My office. But I've been told the best one is the spray booth, the old spray booth that they don't use anymore. My boss, Jim, reckons I'll be able to convert that quite easily for something livable. Much more space than I had in the shed.
Scampy_fries said, good. A canny complain tie. Better missing GT7. Cherry long time bro.
I hadn't really thought much about it, to be honest, until a couple of days ago. I was missing all here, hence that we've done some live streams, just so we can check in. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to getting back. I did see it was Watkins. 5 laps sprint. I was a little bit, oh bastard. I just hope that he gives me a decent one for when I come back. See what we got. We got this week, next week, the Monday after. So yeah, not next Monday, but the Monday after will be my first Gran Turismo stream back. Scotty been doing Watkins today, has he? I thought you would have been doing Suzuka. Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it, Al, if he was to give me Monza. I mean, I fear that I'm going to be a little bit slow. Got to get used to it and get up to speed. But we'll use Mazdas for that.
Scampy_fries said, he's been branching out lately.
What Scotty's been branching out.
Scampy_fries said, what you cooking me?
What am I cooking this evening? We have a couple of steak burgers and 4 dog poo style Cumberland sausages and some chips. Because last night the steak and chips and mushrooms was so successful. I've never tried cooking chips in the outdoors before, but we put some oil in my copper bowl and it worked a treat. Let's see it. What we got? 171. Right, do not burn myself. I mean, I haven't been, but now we're in the final stages of things. We are good for budget. But we told the little one yesterday that me and Emma are done, and when I come back, I won't be coming back to the house. It was a treat to myself. I bought myself an expensive cheap steak. It was expensive because I had to buy it from the local shop rather than going up to Penrith to get it. But oh, it was awesome, man. The best meal. It felt like I've had in a decade. But yeah, it was great. And tonight again, we have splurged at the local shop because we didn't get time to go Penrith today. We were doing camp preparations, preparing for the rain. But we're all hunkered in now. Hopefully there, man, hopefully. I've been here for 2 months there, Cherry. Well, not at this very spot. This is the 22nd camp I've had since I've been here. There was a 2-week period that I brought the little one up where I stayed on an actual campsite, which was a chilled out affair. But now we're back in the wilds because we don't have the budget for staying on a campsite. It's like the cheapest one is £11 a night. So you burn through cash quite quickly. Whereas here, this is free. But as I say, I'm ahead on budget. Um, Although we're smoking dodgy tobacco, I knocked. There was a fucking wasp flying around me earlier when I was sitting there rolling one up. And as I've shooed it away, I twatted the tobacco down there. And it got covered in leaves and all of that sort of crap. We pulled as much up as we can, and we had a choice to make. Eat well for the next few days till Friday when we get paid again, or buy tobacco and eat from the ambient store, beans and shit like that. So I've decided just fuck it, smoke dodgy tobacco and eat well.
Scampy_fries said, "Oh no, gutted."
I was well pissed off. Because I've got no contingency in the budget. But it was worth sacking a load of it on the steak. Oh, that would have proper pissed me off for sure. I was gonna say it's been a while, but the guys at the shop, I smashed my knee yesterday, tripping over on fucking a bramble tripwire as I was hacking my way back to camp. Down at the shop, limping away, and he's like, "Oh, what you done?" Told him, and he's like, "You got any painkillers?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got tramadol, Zafane, ibuprofen, paracetamol. I don't take them; they're here just in case I'd proper injure myself, and I need to space myself out." And I'm like, "I wish I had some decent medicine, a smoke." And he's like, "Oh, all right, give me half an hour, and then come back." And I was hobbling, and I'm like, "I'll just go sit on the grass out there for half an hour. I'm not going for a wander anywhere." And after 20 minutes, he came out to me and brought me two that he'd rolled up for me. Thank you very much, my man. But to be fair, I've spent an absolute fortune in his shop when I've had to use it. I tried to go to I was saying last night, I've bought more food from Penrith when I go do a supply run for less money than what I'm paying at this shop. As I say, that these burgers, £6.40. I could have got steak burgers at the Lidl for about £3. These sausages, £5.50. Again, could have got them for about £3.50, £4. Although there is the travelling cost. But when I do go, I get 5 days worth of food at a time and 5 bags of ice to keep it all edible in the cool box. Yeah, man, I was not expecting that in the slightest. I had a small inkling that he was a smoker because I went to get some Rizzler, and blue Rizzler is what I normally have, and they didn't have any. And he picked up some OCB, some funky Rizzlers that come with the roach in it. And he's like, "These are good ones. They burn slowly." So he obviously knows. But on Friday, when Andy gets here, he's bringing a half an ounce up with him. So we're going to have a good chill time. I want my last time here to be enjoyable. So you're going to manage what with life? You mean moving forward? Yeah, man. I've got myself to a position where I can get my life back to where it was pre-COVID, before it fucked up. Bar the family. The family's gone. There's nothing I can do about that. That's done and dusted. but I'll be earning 2.5 grand a month in my pocket from the off. I'll have no living, well, next to no living expenses because I'm living at work. Work is used cars, buying and selling, and everything that goes with it. I'll be on the trade insurance policy and have access to all of the cars that are on the lot. Again, no cost to me, so I'll have no insurance, maintenance costs or anything like that. So it's not going to take me long to get debt free and start enjoying my life again. But I'm going to buy a graphics card, an even better one than I was originally looking at. I might get a 90. I might get a 5090 if I wait a couple of months, and then I'm gonna train AI, get my own AI local, and train it on all of the data, and see if we can get that to run the car lot for me. Toby, how goes it? You all good? I mean, it gets better. Jim, the owner, um, he's going to be retiring in 18 months. About 10 years ago, he gave one of his mates a wedge of cash to help him start up his business. And that business is now worth millions. And Jim's shares in it will be over 1 million when he cashes out. His house is already paid off, it's worth 500,000. He's got 500,000 worth of cars on the lot. And he's like, I don't want to do it. As soon as I've cashed in the money, that's it. I'm done with cars. I'd like to keep the lot and have it as an income, but if I have to deal with anything, then I'm not interested. I'm just going to liquidate. But if you want to run it for me, I'll pay you 100 grand plus 25% a year of the profits. So in a couple of years' time, I'm going to be minted. Uh, what job you got there, Toby? Anything interesting?
Scampi_Fries said, all good MA tar sounds sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I'm looking forward to it for sure. It's going to be weird doing a 9 till 5 though. Not done a 9 till 5 for many, many years. But yeah, fresh start, and we can get back to where we were before COVID fucked us up, and we can do this sort of shit. Not because we have to, but because we want to. More often now, as well. I really have missed. I mean, the first month. Chefing, nice man. Um, yeah, the first month was hard going, but the last couple of weeks it's been a lot better, a lot easier. So, Rich, how goes it, man? What's happened to the house? I mean, I've split up with the wife. Well, I split up with the wife at Christmas, and I've been living in a shed. But it got to the stage where I had to leave that shed and leave the house. Just need a big. No, you can keep the big-titted blonde. They are far too high maintenance. How we doing on temperature? 85. We're getting there. Shit happens, man. 2 months ago, I was devastated with it all, but we are now back level-headed. Pats, man, how goes it? Legend. You good? Keeping well? You had a good bank holiday?
You don't need to date
Even fucking them is too much high maintenance there. Yeah, I don't do blondes.
Cherry Bomber said, selling a car is a lot like making love to a beautiful woman. Swiss Tony. Turbulus 08 said,
I've not heard that quote before. You don't need a woman, going to be single for life. Nah. You will.
Said, greetings, you busy.
Jonathan, how goes it, man? You all good? Keeping well? Having a good day, I hope? Right, we are nearly ready for the first batch of eating. How are we looking on the inside there? Steak burgers, Cumberland sausages, and crinkled cut sausages this evening. What I just said there, Pats. And we've got more to go on, and we've got to eat it all as well, because we've got no cold store running at the minute. Oh, did that just flame out? Have we run out of gas on that?
Jonathan Vicker said, scamps.
Oh, bastard, we did. We ran out of gas.
Cherry Bomber said,
I'm not homeless. This is my home currently. And when I get back, I'll be living at work. Either in the office, in the old spay booth, or I might get a storage container and do a storage container up. Plain pasta. I've had many nights of plain pastas, but now we are good on the budget. As I say, we had the disaster with the tobacco today, and we're just smoking bad tobacco with leaves and twigs and shit, and we've pulled out as much as we can. But yeah, the last 10 days, I think it is, that we've got here now, I am going to enjoy and indulge myself. I get paid 500 on Friday. 300 of that's going to Andy, and that covers half an ounce and his costs for coming up here. And then a couple of months. Power, shit, solar, bollocks. I need to go get my solar panel. Oh, you know what? We'll get it in a bit. Right, back in 2 secs. Actually, I need a piss. I might as well grab the solar panel while I'm out there. We strung it up in a high tree this time, so we got good sun on it all day. Where is it? Trying to find it in the dark. Where are you, Mario? This way at some point. Don't fall over. There it is. We're wading through chest high shit here. This battery is a 30,000 milliamp. This morning it had 0 on it. 41%.
Alpha Capri said, Bigfoot got him. Turbulus 08 said, honestly it looks fun NGL just chilling in the wild. Jonathan Vicker said, Alpha. Turbulus 08 said, nah, the local Mr. Fox got him. Mark Bailey said, Bigfoot is bombing him.
There we go. We're back. We found it. But yeah, that's Mario. 40-watt solar panel.
Cherry Bomber said, that burger must be nearly ready.
It is.
Turbulus 08
That
said,
plus 100 milliamps worth of batteries have kept me going. I've never run out of power. Never had to pull out the emergency 10,000 one. That one is 40,000. Got the socket on it, 150-watt socket, and then the fast USBs, and then some other smaller ones. That sort of size. That one's 30,000. Right, that's good to go. That's nearly good to go. You escaped the Bigfoot monster. We need some blue roll. Get rid of some of the oil on this chips.
Scampy underscore fries said, how the fuck have you got all that shit over legs? Chest.
I mean, I started off heavy. I've got my Makita trolley, and that was fully laden. But
Jonathan
Spencer came up for 2 weeks. So the first, when I went to pick her up and come back, I came with the car and brought up a fuck ton of stuff for her, and the campsite. Then when Emma came back to pick up Spencer, brought up more stuff on it. So now we've got my paddleboard, Andy's paddleboard, my kayak, Andy's kayak. We've got a Canadian canoe and everything that we need. David, how goes it? Why am I living in the... Because my life fell apart there, man. And me and the missus split up. So we came here to sort our head out. But we've now sorted our head out. And we're enjoying the last 10 days or whatever it is. And so we'll be back on the 2nd of September. New job, new place to live, and starting a new life. You all good there, man? You keeping well? Let's oil off. Get that burger off now. What are we looking? Yeah, they're good. They're good. Get rid of that oil off there so we do not scald ourselves.
Get some chips on the go.
Who needs an air fryer for chips? We boil it in our copper pot. We discovered last night we can do that.
Are we gonna get some streams more often or just when you can? Scampy
No, we'll be back to streaming regularly. Although we will be.
Love a bit of colour on mine.
Yeah, I ran out of gas on this stove. I forgot to get some more canisters, but that'll do. Oh, they're hot and crispy. But yeah, not next Monday. The Monday after, I should be all settled in at work, new place where I'm living, and have the rig and everything all set up so we can get back on. Alright, let's get another sausage on the go. Because, as I say, we've got no cold store available to us because we didn't do a supply run today.
Deer hunting season is soon. Any wild dreaming?
Fuck me, deers are scaring the shit out of me, man. At Camp 21, there's a watering hole that it turned up at in the middle of the night. I'm just sitting there chilling out, and all of a sudden I'm hearing some snapping and shit. What the fuck's that like? Just pan round with a head torch, and all of a sudden there's eyes, massive head, eyes that are really far apart. And whoa, what the fuck? Get a good look at it. Ah, it's a deer. I think I scared it as much as it scared me. Andy Bruno, it is been collecting dust. When I popped back briefly to get Spencer, I did spend one night in the shed. Travelled back, got there at about 10:30 at night, and then come back the next day. I didn't sit in it. It made me sad looking at it. But yeah, we are definitely looking forward to it. One Brucey bonus actually. My shin on the right leg, the accelerator, has been fucked for about 6 months. I can't. I think it was Daytona. There was a daily race that I spammed the fuck out of, and it fucked me. But now it is all healed. There is no pain in it whatsoever. All right, we're gonna mute. Fucking noisy bastard dogs. We're gonna mute while we eat. Oh, why did you turn off? Fuck me, David. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. I mean, between you and SDS now, that has freed up YouTube money. You have to hit a certain limit before it will pay out. So next month, I'll actually get a payout on it. So it'll make next month a little bit easier. Thank you very much, man.
Stag probably wanted some loving.
Stags stay away in rutting season. There are some seriously giant stags out here, man. Camp 20 is the area where most of them are at. There's not much around here. Oh, that's some good chips. Again, right, how is the sausage? Cheers, rich man. I mean, I've obviously been at this for 2 months, so we've perfected it. But we've been doing the outdoor and wild camping shit for years. So yeah, this is second nature to me. It was, I'll say, hard for the first couple of weeks because I was in the wrong area. I was over the waterside, Borrowdale, and it was just far too busy. I couldn't establish a wild camp that I could happily walk away from. So we had a couple of nights on a campsite and then back out again, then back to the campsite, and we were just smashing through the budget. Then we had Spencer come up, a couple of weeks on campsite, and then for the last 3 weeks, I think it is, we've been dotted round Water. We were over near Air Force for a couple of nights until a Lake District warden that was doing a tree survey stumbled across my wild camp because I was camped under the damn tree he come to survey, and was like, I've got to phone the police, it's what we have to do, but I'll give you an hour to get packed up and get out of here if you want. Then we moved across to the other side of the lake and found a perfect spot, but there was no signal. That was the only problem. I got 1 bar E if I was lucky, so you could just about get a text message off. And we were there for about 5 days, and the isolation was nice, don't get me wrong, but I needed comms. So we've now moved down to where we've got maximum signal, hence we can stream, and it's a little bit more busier. As I say, the river's 30 metres from me that way, the lake's 30 metres behind me, but I can't be seen from the lake, and you have to proper look to see me from the river. Their heads are kind of at ground level, and if they have a peek through the trees, they might spot. Especially now I've got this windbreak up that I'm here, but no one spotted me all day today. And I was happy to walk away for a couple of hours to go do supply run and stuff from the local shop and just leave everything. No, I'm at the other end. I've never been in Pooley Bridge. I'm at between Glenrydon and Patterdale, between the river and the lake. I'm not supposed to wild camp here, there, Rich. Um, for wild camping, you need to go above the last wall, but I'm in a floodplain that no one comes anywhere near, so no one's discovering me here. We're all good. But yeah, I'll probably stay here now because we've got a storm coming in the next couple of days. Then Andy turns up on Friday. Yeah, basically, I'm always ready to go. I mean, I look fully unpacked, but I'm really not. I only pull out what I need when I need it. All of this cooking stuff will go into a cool box and boom, sleep into the bag. Boom, that's done. Chuck everything in the kayak, canoe, and we move on. The lake's there, the river's there. Worst case scenario, I know I can go back to Camp 20. I hope I don't have to, but I know I can, and I know it's secure. Didn't see a single soul come to the shore when I was there. I do have a tent. I've got a tent with me that I used for the little one, but I'm in a tarp setup. We've got a 3.5 metre by 3 metre main tarp that's covering all of this. Then behind me there's a 3 metre by 3 metre in a diamond format that runs down the back. and then there's another 3 meter by 3 meter just there that's all rolled up at the minute, but I can drop that one down and lower everything so I'm completely wind and rain tight. We'll probably end up doing that tomorrow when the storm comes in. But no, I'm on my own. I've had some visits. Pat's popped up, Mark popped up, and Andy's coming up for the last 4 days. All that police shite done with. Police shite done. Oh yeah, I mean it's 6 points on the license. So yeah, it's done and dusted. Obviously, it was the catalyst for me. Like, okay, I can no longer continue this life as it is. It's not working. It's not healthy for me and Emma, with me living in the shed and Spencer not knowing. But we're all sorted. We're headstrong again. The mountains have got me back to where I was years ago, where we are rock solid up there. You know what, after last night's massive dinner, I'm gonna struggle to eat all of this meat. Alright, that's it, man. And as I say, we have a path now to life before COVID.
Are you cleaning your jewels in the river? Question mark.
I mean, if I know I went on early tonight. I started streaming early, so YouTube didn't send out notifications, so there weren't many of yous. But if there was a few of yous, I was going to go to do Tombstone off one of the big rock. Um, he will. I mean, I'm going to do my damnedest to eat it all. But yeah, no, I either clean in the river, go for a swim in the lake, or I can pop to a campsite and use their shower facilities. It's not as if they're monitoring them, and I'm paying the privilege to use them, so they make their money.
Got a notification but fell asleep after a bike ride.
What sort of cars? I mean, you're looking 10. No, not 10. What am I? 5,000 to 20,000 sort of price range. Occasionally some cheaper ones. Occasionally some more expensive ones. Oh, he did send out a notification to you, did he? But you were having a snooze. Was it a good bike ride? Are you all better and fit now there after you were overdoing it there, Etman? I've even got my bike here. I forgot. I brought my mountain bike up as well. I got sick of paying a fortune for buses, so where I can bike, I do.
David M.
What, for
said,
my new job?
Volume
It's my
market
ex-business partner. Um,
125
there,
kilometers up
it's,
today.
it's all good.
I
He's
think I
been
am well on the bike again.
established for about 10 years. Nice, man. That's a good session. That is. Speaking about, I just thought of Valtteri Bottas with his super long bike rides. I see Bottas and Sergio are both now confirmed for Cadillac. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna say try. I am going to use AI to run the business. I'm gonna set up a few agents that do the ads, the buy-in, everything that I can do with AI. I'm gonna. I've actually, I say, worked for him before. I've helped out when he's gone on holiday and stuff. I've covered him for a couple of weeks, so I know what I'm doing.
Said 1 kilometer on.
But yeah, any nice cars that we get in, we can show off and take for a test drive on screen. I reckon I could do the 100 kilometers for fun. I am definitely back to being mountain fit again, that's for sure. Alright, let's get this other burger on the go. That sausage nearly did.
David M. said, strangely, I think you may miss the camp. Scampy underscore fries said, I loved mountain.
I mean, it's going to be weird, but I'm basically going to be camping at work. Ooh, get your ass back here. I'm basically going to be camping at work. But because we'll have money again, we'll be coming to the lakes, Wales, Scotland, every other weekend. Like, as I say, I wanted my old life back. I used to do this all of the time. And we're coming into winter, my favourite time to do mountaineering. I mean, as I say, the first few weeks were hard, but ever since we established Camp 20, from then, and we're what, 8 days ago, it's been easy going, stress free. And coming into the last 12 days, when I was looking at the budget, and I'm like, I know we're good, we're really good. We were operating on a meal budget of £4 a day previously, but I just weren't eating a lot. So yeah, I'd do meal plans, buy what I needed, but then only eat half of what I'd bought. So now we're at the stage that we're majorly positive on the budget. As I say, I'd like to go buy a new pouch of tobacco because that one is a bit nasty after the accident today. But then that wipes out the budget for the next 3 days. So we're just gonna suck it up and see. Obviously, YouTube, you've David and SDS. That it doesn't pay out to your bank account straight away. So yeah, that'll be next month that we see that. The 20th, I think that pays out. Nah, screw vaping. It's horrible. Nah, I like the sensation of smoking. The whole shebang. the putting it to your mouth, just everything about it. It's just a shame that it's not green, but that comes on Friday. Something to look forward to. You mean black sausage, bastard? It's not black. I'm just making sure it's cooked. I did give myself a mild case of food poisoning about a week ago. The ice had all gone in the cold store, and it was up to 10 degrees in the morning, and I had 8 sausages left in it, and that was my dinner for that night. And by the time it got to dinner time, it was up to 16 degrees, and as I'm cooking them, I'm like, I'm cooking the shit out of these, because there's potential that they're not going to be the greatest, with the old bacterial count and shit in them. And then yeah, 3 o'clock I mean, they tasted lovely when I ate them. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be sick. Shit, no, I'm gonna be sick. Get out my sleeping bag, trying to fucking get the zip undone. The zip's catching. Like, no, no, no. Shuffled myself out, rolled onto the floor, got about 2 meters away from where I was sleeping, and just bleh, and everything came out of me. I mean, that lot filled me as it was. We've still got this lot to try and destroy as well. I think we need to do a bit of stoking. What, me puking my guts up? Oh, oh, we do. We feel proper back. Oh, we could have kept that can of Coke for now. Make a brew in a bit. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted the weather. The weather's turning. It's been fucking glorious. We had the one day with the shitty storm. He would have loved it. Yeah, probably. I mean, you've got a full kitchen. That sounds very basic there, Mark. It's very embarrassing. I'm doing better. Although I didn't get any bread, so I can't have it in a sandwich. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Did I say already there, Mark? Next weekend, if you fancy it, coming up, meet Andy, have a smoke, and chill out.
Scampi_fries said, brown sauce and mushrooms, Mark. Trust me.
Oh, I had mushrooms last night.
Not much in the house, so nothing for me.
If I want, there are porcini mushrooms, giant ones. I'm pretty certain they are, but because I'm not 100% certain, I'm wary to eat them, because you eat a bad mushroom and you're dead. You eat a good mushroom. Well, there's 2 types of good mushrooms: the magic ones and the tasty ones. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the ones that I did find at Camp 20 were decent and good to go, but I never did take the risk. I don't know enough about wild mushrooms to go, yeah, I can eat that. Yeah, that's going to kill me. And Google
which identifies plants for you.
There is. I mean, AI. I gave the photos of them to AI, and that's what's saying that. Yep, this is porcini, but check with an expert just in case I'm wrong. And at that point, I'm like, well, I've got no expert to hand. You were my expert, bastard AI. But I think that's just it covering its arse. So I think, as I say, I could have ate them. Yeah, we didn't. We didn't risk it in the end. We didn't. We don't need to. We never got to the stage where we were out of money and food. I mean, yeah, most of it's tax there, Etman. Basically, it's the drive to snuff out smoking in the UK. Over the last 10 years, they've been slowly putting the prices up more and more and more. And as I say, it's duty taxes that they're putting it up. It's not the actual product cost. As people quit smoking, they lose money through tax revenue. So basically, they've just made it back through putting up the price. And now they're going to start hitting vapors. Oh, cheers for the offer there, man. But we is all good. But yeah, like turkey and shit like that, you pay like a fiver for a pouch of Golden Virginia. Here, it's 27 quid. It's actually fucking 29 quid, bastard, from the mini mart. I was forced to buy some from there about a week ago. Oh, I think that sausage is good to go. Appreciated, man.
Yet alcohol is barely changing.
Well, certain type of alcohol, isn't it, that they cheap alcohol they put up, but expensive alcohol is it's there or thereabouts. JD on offer you can still pick up for the same price that you did 10 years ago. I've actually got quite a bit of alcohol with me, even though I'm not a drinker. And so we've got the emergency brandy, 2 bottles of Corona, and 2 cans of San Miguel. The Corona and the San Miguel were gifted to me when I was at campsite with Spencer from 2 different people. I helped them out setting up when they got there. I mean, I've got access to cheap tobacco back at home if I want it, but I never bother. It's not worth it risking getting the fake shit. There's far too much of it about. Sausage number 2. That was hot. Oh, fucker. I burnt my tongue. Yep, still hot. We're going to put that down for a minute. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to go paddling in the kayak tomorrow. We're going to wait for the rain to come in. Hopefully the river will get a bit more rapidy. And we'll go up towards Brothers Water. There's some good white water bits when the river's flowing nice. See, I think we're gonna do that tomorrow.
Tongues are overrated.
I mean, it depends who you're asking there. If you're asking women, they don't say they're overrated. Well, if you know how to use your tongue properly, like.
Said, you are in no risk of flooding there. Said, real.
There's not enough rain to cut. I need it to come up a meter I need winter, autumn water levels for this to flood. It will, but not while I'm here. We're all good. We did have one camp on
Edmund said, "That's
Borrowdale
good."
side of things that was again in a floodplain, but I was like, no, we're all good. The river needs to come up too far. There's not enough rain due for
Tobler08
it to
said,
flood out.
"Good, good."
And then it did rain one night quite heavily, and the river didn't flood out, but I overlooked that it was kind of at the bottom of a runoff of the mountain. So we did have a
Sulphurite
river
said,
come through
"You've
camp
been proper
from the
quiet."
other way that pissed me off. I got proper drenched. Everything got fucking soaked that day. That was the first time I went to a campsite. I basically just had to go and get somewhere secure and dry so I could get myself all sorted. So yeah, we spent 2 nights at a campsite getting everything all turned around and dry. And apart from the second night, we've not got wet since. When that last storm came through, we weathered that nicely. No issues. Not proper climbing. I did bring my ropes and harnesses and rack gear up to take Spencer climbing, but I didn't quite reach the budget needed to buy her some climbing kit that she ain't got yet, like a full body harness and stuff like that. So I never used it in the end. But we've done some scrambling to get to a footpath, which was about 350 metres up off the Oldswater across on Placefell when I was at Camp 20. I had to scramble up a boulder field. Basically, there was two ways in: come in on the water or scramble up to the path and a 5k a hike out. Um, so yeah, we had some fun scrambling on that. Basically, you scrambled up a boulder field, and it was just a cliff. Um, but there was a traverse, little ledge that you could kind of get round. That I did. I brought my bike down it. That was sketchy as fuck. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was dangerous. But I needed to get my bike into camp. Um, because I didn't like. I had it dumped in some bracken, and I didn't like it.
You should go with Andy. It can describe the ditch.
I, I mean, I could get Andy to bring the climbing stuff back up, but I think we're going to stay low. My problem is to go to any of the legitimate climbs. We're away for hours, and there's always going to be in my mind of what if my camp gets discovered? What if someone's ransacking it as we speak? So I do like to stay in camp for the majority of the day. I didn't venture out till 3 o'clock today because that's when it quietened down. I say the confidence will build the longer I'm here, but there's always that worry in the back of the mind that the Lake District fucking for it. And if I'm not here and they phone the police, they'll take the fucking lot. Actually, they fucking won't. They ain't getting in here. If he phones the police and says there's someone wild camping in this spot just here, they'll be like, well, fuck that. We ain't wandering into that shit. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with the wild camping down low round Water, especially, is the fires. Everywhere that you see on the footpaths around the lake, there's notices saying high fire risk, no fires, no barbecues. Because yeah, the ground is just all tinder at the minute. It wouldn't take much for it to go up, and a lot of people aren't responsible or know what they're doing with fire safety. It doesn't take much for a hot spark to flick out. I mean, I've got this roll mat and then this carpet, which has got a thick bottom on it as well, that the hot stuff's got to penetrate before it gets to the tindery stuff. But if that happens, we just with the water, we'll take care of it. Yeah, I think I'm wasting a couple of sausages, you know. Or we might chuck them on in an hour or so. There's no way we're eating them after this burger. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, oh, fat, 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 fat. When I first come up, I didn't bring a seat with me. And after 2 days, I was just like, oh, why? Why did you? It's like bulky, my comfy seat. Why did you not bring it, you dickhead? Because sitting on rocks and logs and the deck proper fucks my back. But as soon as we brought this one up, oh, heaven. I've slept in this a few times. Just fell asleep in it. It is very comfy. Just put this fleece blanket on it because it's one of them web style materials. So you feel the cold breeze blowing through your ass. But with this on it, it's lovely. Ooh, tab's gone off. No, didn't miss anything.
Rich Emtech said, "Do bears shit in the woods?" Rich Emtech said, "Lol, Scampy underscore
They do
said,
shit in the woods.
You could just
I
sell it to randoms.
right.
Essentials with Rich Emtech
Oh Christ,
said,
we missed a lot
"Good
there.
job, we don't have bears over here." Scampy underscore said,
Sell it to
"Breaking
randoms.
up."
Keep essential
Scampy
with.
underscore said, "Don't need to eat it now." Edmund said,
I'm
"Bet you
confused.
are fast in them Ferrari slippers."
My Ferrari
Scampy
slippers.
said,
These are my
"Go ahead, sir,
base
it's
camp
done."
mules. They're not slippers. Look, they're grippy. These are what you wander around glaciers in at your base camp. And then I've got actual tent slippers, my tartan ones, in a bag somewhere, and they're the ones with the soft bottom on it. But I don't think the headset's dying. Is it being a dick? Let me turn it off and on again. This is the only bear that's in the Lake District. Well, there's going to be other teddy bears, but it's the only one that's in my vicinity. Burger number 2. Good to go. We've got a special chair as well. I will show you my special chair. Again, this makes life so much easier. Where are we? There we go. So it's one of the cheapy fold out ones. And you will notice there's a hole in it. Why is there a hole in this chair? We salvaged this from the beach. They abandoned so much crap, man. It's mainly, this is not a racist statement, but it's mainly the Burqa Brigade that just fucking litter the fuck out of shit on the beach. So yeah, we salvaged this chair for a very specific reason. Why is there a hole in it? Those of you that are in Discord may know why. I'll give you a minute to think about it. But it is very important. It gets used once a day, normally an hour after I've got up and had my first cup of tea. There's a big hint.
Alpha 3 said, book.
There we go. That is what I've dubbed poo with a view chair. We put a washing up bowl underneath it, plonk ourselves down, enjoy the view while having a number two. Simple thing like that made my life so much easier and so much happier. Because prior to that, you walk up to a tree, you lean up against said tree and do the pose, and it's difficult, it's uncomfortable. Whereas that is comfier than an actual toilet. And there was also something quite satisfying. There was one day that I was at Camp 20, which was the high camp, and I was sitting on top of a boulder that was about 15 meters up from the lake, sitting there doing my business, and then all of a sudden an Oldswater steamer came into view. Must have been about 50 to 100 people. Yeah, about 50 to 100 people on it. And there's me taking a dump as they go by. And if any of them had looked over, they just would have seen a ginger dude sitting on a chair on top of a rock, not knowing that I was taking a shit.
Rich MTech.
Don't see me while you use.
Remember dig a hole cover up. You'll have to do what you're doing for 3 months.
I do dispose of my waste correctly. It gets buried half a metre deep. And then we clean the bowl as well. It's buried away from camp. Seriously, I am very respectful of the outdoors. There is no litter here. We have a proper flip-top little bin. And then we'll transfer that to a bag when it gets full. And then take the bag into town and chuck it in a bin there. My washing up liquid, my washing powder is all of that environmentally friendly. You can use it in the outdoor. It's not going to pollute the water shit. It's more expensive, like, but it's good for nature. Get the toilet out the way. Oh.
Rich MTech said, many people would love to do what you're doing.
I mean, yeah, to do it for sure. Take a couple of months time out of life and just go to the wilds. I mean, people do it on an expedition all the time, don't they? And as I say, this last 10 days, I am going to enjoy myself. But the first 10 days were awful. But my head was a mess. Yeah, you know what? I'm definitely not having them sausages later. Even we're gonna finish this. We'll go get some sticks, and we'll get go. Honestly, man, I don't think many people um, could have done
Said,
what I've
it's a
done.
matter of course.
You need to be mentally strong, which is kind of one of the reasons that we did come to do it. I knew that I had to force myself to survive, sort of thing. When we walked away, we didn't want to live, honestly. We'd had enough, and we could have happily jumped off the bridge. And then I thought, no, we're not jumping off a fucking A14 bridge, man. That is a shit way to go. If we're going to suicide, we're going to suicide in style and do it off a mountain. But yeah, those thoughts quickly dissipated, thankfully. And we decided we need to survive. As I say, the first 10 days, awful. But made it through. And ever since then, it's like, right, no. You can take whatever fucking shit is thrown at you. And at the end of the day, it's only fucking money that put you where I am now. And I can earn money again quite easily. If I get my head straight, I know I could get a job earning decent money. It weren't a case of I'm unemployable or anything like that. I have skills. And I was offered work. But just, yeah, as I say, the head wasn't there. But it is now. Oh, two awesome dinners in a row. Oh, I am looking forward to these last days up here. Definitely going to be enjoying ourselves a lot more. Right, what to do next? Do we get wood? Wood. We'll get some wood. Get flames. Make a brew. Make something to smoke. That's the plan. Give that a quick rub down. I'll tell you what, this little bucket was £11 out of Lidl, and it is a bit awesome. Great for cooking, for one. Great for fire, for keeping me warm. Low maintenance. If you're in the market for a little barbecue, I recommend a fire bucket. You clean. Let's get you away. Oh, the tedious task of getting firewood. It's not that tedious, it's everywhere. more substantial. How about that? Well, that's got a bit. Oh, that's good. That's pretty solid. That is. We're gonna need axle. Axe. This is Kevin, because Magnuson, K-Mag. Split it there. Do not chop your hand off. That didn't work. No. A saw. I should have brought a saw with me. Oh, that'll work. That should do it. Ooh. Don't think I've ever managed to gather up firewood so quickly. Right, bit of kindling. What time we got? 10:30. Boom, boom, boom.
You robbed that tissue from local toilets.
No. I have blue roll and big tissue. Bought it from B&M, the blue roll. Smoky bastards. It's not I am commercial. It's from my pizza shop days. I buy bulk shit rather than the shit that you domestic. That's the word I'm looking for. Something I've always done. Season log. What was that one? Have to go. Focus. Good to see you there, Richman. Cheers for hanging out. Let's get you out my way. Just there. Easy now.
I have to go and be focused on the future. Take care, dude.
Stop bobbling around, bastard.
Yeah.
That one. Across the middle. That'll bridge you. There you go. fire done. Tea next. You stay there, you will. It's all very domesticated here, isn't it? Nothing seems a chore. It just all happens. It's all easy. You'd think it'd be a ball ache, but it's not. You fall into a routine of how to do things. Oh, fuck me. That's warm. Oh, let's tone down the light and enjoy the fire. Move backwards a little for a singe all the hairs off my legs. Christ, I'm going to be in shorts and t-shirt in a minute. I do love a real fire. There's no beating them. Something I've never had at home. Never had an open coal fire at home. My nan used to have one when I was younger. Someone having fun in their motor there. That car or motorbike?
Rich had to ask before I'm off. Have they given you a place to stay, aka the government?
Oh no, good. I mean, I've not even tried for government assistance. I am not eligible for fucking anything there. I'll be living at work on the lot. There's a few options. My office is big enough. It's bigger than the shed that I was living in before we came up here. There's the old spray booth that I can convert. I can chuck a caravan on site, but I'd never live in a caravan. They're too fucking caravan pokey. I'm just not a fan of them. Give me a tarp over a caravan every day. Or 40-foot storage container. Get one of them on site and convert that. But I'm thinking the spray booth's going to do the job. I've not seen it, but Jim's like, yeah, you'll probably be happy with the old spray booth building. Yeah, we know the location. We'll just figure out how it will work when I get there. Actually, we'll drive back with Andy on the Tuesday, straight to the lot with everything that I've got, and I'll probably just set up camp. I might just pitch a fucking tarp in the corner to start with. Being inside's going to be weird.
Considering a canal barge, basically a floating caravan. Rich said,
Again, I'm not a fan of the canal barges, narrowboats. Too small. Place that owns the land and the money for the hotel view. Place you're at that owns. No, that one's gone over my head. That one has, Rich. The place you're at that owns the land are in the money for hotel. I mean, I'm on national park land. No, not sure. Need more context. Fucking stop sliding down, bastard. Oh, I got an email from YouTube today for last night's stream that basically said, we are not monetizing this stream, but don't worry, we are not restricting your audience. Foul language. I must have said cunt, bastard, shit, wanker, fuck, dick far too many times for Mr. YouTube's liking. Fuck you, Mr. YouTube. It's just words. Get over yourself. We don't live in the 1920s anymore.
Rich Mtech said, I'm off spec soon. Why this chat not your fault makes up my words. Scampy
No worries,
underscore
rich man.
Rice
Take it
said,
easy.
I don't know why you don't use Twitch TBH. So much more freedom.
Just because, I mean, I was never intending to do YouTube even. It was Brigsby that one day said, stream one of the GTWS races when I used to hang out in his stream like 3 years ago. It was just a case of how do I do that? He's like, you can do it from the PlayStation. All right. And here we are 3 years later. If I was gonna actually be serious about streaming, I'd do it on X. That would be my platform of choice. But no, YouTube works.
Rich Mtech
Gives me what I
said,
need.
I comment and it says what I didn't type.
Is it restricted in chat there? Is it? He doesn't like swearing in chat. It was just Jeff. Jeff can't say fuck you, can he? Doesn't let Jeff say fuck. Oh, we'll have our brew and a smoke, and then we'll get off at 11. We'll say goodnight. We'll let you enjoy the fire for 15 minutes. And then I think I'm either going to go for a late night paddle on the lake, if I can be asked to drag the kayak back out. Canoe. Take it easy, man. I mean, I prefer ginger grills, but we'll take Raymares. Just because I was briefly military when I was younger. I wonder how many people have tuned in to the last couple of streams and seen me and thought, what the actual fuck? I thought you were just some fucking ginger twat tech geek motherfucker. Didn't realise I was hardcore and could do this shit.
None of this country's blocking on Twitch either.
I mean, there is some restrictions to Twitch. It's not free for all, and they do like to ban as well, don't they? I think every platform there's going to be some form of restrictions. Oh right, you turned yourself off. That battery's dead on that light. Let's go. Full beans on that one then. Oh right. I did take the tea bag out. I did, yeah. Smoke. Where's my?
Scampy underscore Fries said, Amazon, so they don't get around.
Has Amazon got Twitch nowadays? I never knew that.
Well, it is Amazon.
No, I never knew. You'd think I'd know that shit. Um, what's the steak kick? No, it's are they two different ones? Steak and kick, or is it the same thing? Is it steaks gambling, isn't it, or something? There's fucking so many platforms out there now. But yeah, no, I don't watch anything on any other platform other than YouTube. This is really, they call it Twitch Prime. Jesus.
Scampi_fries said, I just like having ground music, TBH. Alpha Capri
I mean, you can have
said,
background
Sports
music
betting keeps
on
streaming.
all of your streaming sites. You just need to get rights free, don't you? If you'd like some background music, I could always start singing for you there, Scampy. Pick a song. One that I know. Jeff's not here. He can't whinge. He can't time you out.
Scampi_fries said,
Silence out there. I mean, yeah, YouTube are one of the more restrictive platforms, that's for sure. But the other platforms will all go that way. It's only because Google got fucking hammered with copyright. They don't want to pay millions in fines. Whereas the others haven't gone through massive fucking lawsuits yet. Yeah, I think the precedent was set with YouTube where the music industry went after them and Google had to do massive payout. And now they're just like, no, 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 copyrighted music. You will not make any money off of it whatsoever. We will restrict that content. We will give you bans. Yeah, it's that bad on YouTube that if you're standing outside a pub playing music, you risk getting your fucking, if you were live streaming, you risk getting your live stream ended, didn't you? There was a time actually the coppers at protests when people were going up to them filming when they were live streaming or just filming them in general to put it on social media that would start playing music from their phone because they knew that the content would get taken down for copyright. That's pretty clever actually. What whoever the first copper that come up with that idea, fair play to you, man. That was some clever thinking.
Scampi_fries said, it's all gonna be AI music soon anyway.
Yeah, I mean, even YouTube are getting hot with AI stuff now. Any AI created content or AI altered content, you have to state. Well, when I go to start a stream, it specifically asks, is this anything to do with AI? No, no, it's all me. All original content. But there's also the argument that's coming soon of who owns AI generated content? Is it the AI owner? So OpenAI, for example, if you use their platform to create content, then who is the rights owner? Is it? It's a lawsuit is coming down the road for that one. That's why when I do the car lot AI shit, I'll be doing my own AI, so they can't claim anything. I'll use AI to create my own AI, but once I've got my own AI, it's mine, and I can do whatever I want with it.
Scampi_fries said, yup.
Yeah, SDS is gone batshit crazy, hasn't he? Have you spotted his channel? Um, he's actually got content, like lots of content. He's been having lots of fun with it. Yeah, it's definitely building to a massive head. The whole AI situation.
Scampy underscore fries said, tunes he's made are amazing. Edmund said, you're making AI your slave.
I will be once I've got a worthy graphics card. You will be my bitch and do my job for me, so I can do daytime daily races. Because yeah, a huge part of my job
No,
is
I'm
going
not
to
gonna be
be
no slave, lol.
the buyer, responsible for. I'm not doing sales. I'm not the salesman. That's not my job. They have two salesmen. I am back
Edmund
end.
said, how?
I'll be responsible for buying and making the cars ready for sale. So basically, as I say, I'm just going to put all of their data in of every car that they've ever sold, that they've got the records for, and then I'll get AI to be like, right, what is the best cars to buy that sell the quickest for the most profit? So like
Scampy
color,
underscore fries said,
engine
local
size,
newspaper is king.
all of that sort of shit. I'll give it the budget that I want to spend on each cars, and then let it free. Right, there you go. Go watch the auctions for me. So rather than me sitting there, right, what we got? Oh, there's an auction ending in half an hour that there's a car that I'm interested on. I don't need to be there sitting in front of my computer. AI will do the job for me. And so I've been dicking around with it for fucking years now. But it's with the online stuff, because my graphics card was never powerful enough to. I mean, it could do it, but it just takes too long to spit out results. But yeah, as I say, I'm eyeballing a 5090. We're going all in.
Scampy underscore fries said, always a car for sale page.
I mean, you say that. My local newspaper is basically 10 pages nowadays. Most of them are just adverts, and no cunt buys it. Um, I think Auto Trader is still king for buying cars, followed by, it's going to be close between eBay and Facebook Marketplace. But they're your top three places where people buy their motors: Auto Trader, eBay, and Facebook.
Scampy underscore fries said, ours is same TBH, just much more expensive.
Yeah, they're like charging £2 for it. I remember when the ET Evening Telegraph, ours was called the ET, was like 20p. It's now like £2. It's the same as like the Sun. I remember when that was like fucking 20p, and they now want a couple of quid for that shit rag as well. I don't read the Sun. I just use that as an example. I am aware that they are scumbag motherfuckers, and I'm not a scouser,
Scampy
but
underscore
they are
fries
scumbag
said, I
motherfuckers.
remember it being 20p, now £2, yup.
Yep, we live in inflationary times, bastards. And it's, yep, for what? Why am I paying that extra? Surely it costs less to print nowadays because the technology and everything, with all the internet. Yeah, because all of the local papers are online now, and again, it's just fucking ads and ads and ads and ads. Try and read a story online for the local rag, and I just give up. You get a paragraph in, and then there's a massive advert, and you're like, just where's the fucking rest of the story? There's a bit more story. Oh no, there's another advert. Just don't bother. Just go to X if you want the news. Best place. It is pretty much centre leaning.
Edmund said, same here.
Um, there's there is biased on X, obviously, But if you look at overall pattern of the news providers, it's pretty central. So you can see what the left are saying, you can see what the right are saying, you can see what the middle are saying about something, and you can see what different countries are saying about something. And from all of that, you can then make your own mind up what the actual story is. Whereas just 10 years ago, you were force fed what the BBC, Sky, or the Sun, the Mail, the Telegraph, and they've all got their own slant, their own spin that they want to put on a story. But yeah, I find it best to, if I want to know the truth, not the truth. If I want all of the information on a story, you got to go look at what they're saying in different countries, as well as different publications. You was considering online for the local, but it's the same. It's just ads, isn't it, man?
Just ads, but bad page design and
I'd love
weird
to see
placement of
potential
ads,
directors'
linking
wages.
shit in the news.
It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive there, for sure. Yeah, they're also poorly constructed websites. They don't spend a lot of money. And a lot of them are all still running on JavaScript. They're like fucking 10-year-old websites, and they've not put the money in to update them. Oh, right, we've got Matt Armstrong video. Anyone watch Matt Armstrong? Have I asked that question before? If you like supercars, I recommend him as a channel. He's very good. I think Al watches him, and he's got a gaming channel. He does ACC though. His sim rig is fucking shit hot. He's got a fucking proper decent one. Being a YouTuber, he paid fuck all for it. Someone gave it to him so they could get in one of his videos. He gets like 5 to 8 million views per video. He's got his main channel. He's got his Mark II channel, which is more laid back. He's got his gaming channel. He's just opened up a merch shop as well.
LMU has blew up since you left.
I saw it's now official 1.0, isn't it? But if you remember, before the shit hit the fan, I was sizing up the graphics card and everything and was going to give it a good old go. So it will still be there when I get back. As I say, we're buying the Beast graphics card for AI shit, and it just so happens it will do gaming beastly as well.
Said, it is 1.0 years. Scampy_fries said, even basic Holly is preferring dailies to iRacing.
What, Gran Turismo dailies or LMU dailies? I know quite a few people sacked off iRacing for it because obviously they charge through the arse. And LMU, I mean, yes, there is a cost. It's not like Gran Turismo, you buy it once, but it's not too bad. Church bells are 2 minutes late. You know, I'm looking forward to getting back in the rig and seeing how much pace I've lost, if any. I mean, I remember everything, all of the breaking points, and that it's only been a couple of months. But it's be interesting to see if the reaction time's still there. But yeah, as I say, we're now fully focused on future and moving forward with life and looking forward to getting back to it.
It's cheap basic, £30. Just GTWS with extra cars is like £80.
Yeah, as I say, there is a little cost if you want to buy the extra content, but compared to iRacing, it's cheap. It's cheap as chips. And I already own the game. We bought it when it first came out as a beta, didn't we? But I will pay for the extra content just so I've got everything available to me. Plus, I want them to develop the game as well, and they'll only develop it if it's making money. So yeah, and we're not going to be in a position where what are we spending our money on that's spare this month? Do we smoke, or do we spend it on a game or going out to the mountains and stuff like that? I'm not going to have to make those choices anymore. It's can do them all. Right, we are going to wrap this one up. We've been on 3.5 hours, bloody hell. I mean, I know I said this last night. We won't be on tomorrow, though, because shitty weather. All you'll be hearing is with the rain twatting the tarp and the leaves and the wind blowing through. But we'll get on at some point between now and then. Anything you want to see? Do you want to see me do tombstoning off the big rock and getting wet? We can do that. Do some crazy shit. I do have some basic climbing stuff. We can do some rappelling. I plan to, man. I plan to. That is key to happy living in the outdoors, or just being in the outdoors. Keep dry, keep warm. But we're well versed in that shit now.
It'll probably be a beautiful day, Britain.
I mean, it's the lake, so you might be beautiful, and 10 miles that way is beautiful, but here's going to be miserable. But touch wood, apart from the storm, I can't remember what it was fucking called, the last one that came through 3-4 weeks ago. It's been glorious, glorious weather. I don't think I've had this much good weather in the lakes. Before COVID, when we did a lot of mountaineering, it would be a case of, weather's going to be good. I'm heading to the mountains, pack my kit, drive there, and the weather's shit because they're basically microclimates and generate their own weather. So 10 miles that way out of the mountains, Scorchio in the mountains, cold and pissing it down. But most of it's been like it was earlier today. Blue skies, the occasional bit of cloud, not much in the way of wind, zero rain. It's been beautiful. Right, we need to walk over there to end the stream because we don't have a tab or a keyboard or a computer to control things. I miss my computer, man. I really do miss it. A full screen monitor for watching stuff on. This is alright, sort of thing. I can hotspot to it and put it there, but it's no replacement for a 50-inch, that's for sure. Get your ass back up there. Get another log on the fire. Right, that's done. Ugh. Right, cheers for hanging out. It was good to be sociable yet again, rather than sitting here in the silence on my own, listening to the occasional twig snap, thinking, what's that? What's that? Is that someone about to discover me? No one's fucking mad enough to come in here apart from me. Right, let's pull that out. It'll be easier. bastard. Oh, took a fucking screenshot. Oh, fuck off. We're tangled. What are we tangled on? Let's take you to my seat, actually. The view from my seat. This is what we see. When the windows are down, we can see the river. And then from about there, it's just vegetation. There's my head torch. Yeah. Vegetation all around us. There's 2 giant fallen trees that we showed you last night with the massive root mass. And then this way, the open space that nothing grows in because of the thick canopy. Yeah, there's the view of the tarps. That one just there is all rolled up at the minute, but that will come down to around about that sort of level down there and completely shuts me in. Drop that corner down as well and pull it. Yeah, this is the closest people get to me. Paddling on past from the river. Any fishies? Any fishies to be seen? We are going to have to get the fishing rod out at some point. Go fishing. But giant trees these fuckers are. Like old giant trees. Right. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and we will catch you at some point between now and then. Again, cheers for hanging out. Yeah, there's the ones that are lying down. I mean, this thing is about fucking 50 metres long. Where's the end of it? Still going. Still going. There. That's the top of that lying down tree. It's got a trunk about the size of that one and a root mass the size of a single decker bus at the other end of it. But it makes great protection from behind. Nothing's coming in from behind me. Yeah, so it goes on that way for about another 10-15 metres. Right, night night everyone. Take it easy. We'll chat some point between now and then.